Hey guys, what's going on? FYMAP here. Welcome back to Sevtech Ages. Since we last left off, we did a lot of maintenance around the whole building. And for this stream, what we're going to be doing is we're going to turn that oil that we're slowly producing, and we're going to slowly turn it into a gas that we could potentially use for something. So, without further ado and waiting around, let's just get into it. So, with last stream, I do recall, we've done a lot of things. I think the arc furnace was one key component that we did. We also introduced some soundproofing. We made some design changes here and there. Since then, I haven't touched this world personally, so there hasn't been any big changes. So we shouldn't have to worry too much about that. All we should need to worry about is, well, us producing more and just keeping the trend going. Yeah, so we do have the conveyor belt and piston and whatnot. We couldn't get to that, unfortunately, or I couldn't get to that, so that is unfortunately something we're going to have to do another time. But at the same time, we did manage to start producing oil, which is the good thing. And with it, I managed to get the achievement that was required for it, so let's just quickly grab a bucket. Yeah. Can be processed into refinery to produce various fuels, which can be ultimately used to produce plastic. It is a very poor fuel if burned directly, though. So we're going to have to keep that in mind. But the oil is slowly filling up, and we just got to keep that in mind. And it's quite a lot, mind you. So we're going to have to figure out what we can do with that oil. Or at least find a better container than what we've got right now. Honestly, I'm looking to see if we can get like a bigger barrel, preferably. Something better than the primal core, more than anything. I guess there's liquid barrels, but I don't think that'll help. So give me a sec. I need to do a quick Google search to see if I can't find a better storage that we got. Okay. Hmm. Well, unfortunately, I can't seem to find anything aside from using the iron sheet metal cases, so we're going to probably be relying heavily on these to store our oil. But that's fine. If we use enough oil and turn it into gas, then we shouldn't need to worry too much. Alright, so let's just follow the path of Age 3, and then we can go from there, I think. Build an immersive petroleum distillation tower to process oil into naphtha and diesel. Okay. So I need to turn it into yet another liquid, which will be processed most likely in a similar fashion, I bet. So what I'm probably going to have to do is a bunch of sheet metal and processing. So let's quickly get a bunch of fences and make a bunch of tanks to start with. So like so. There we go. A bunch of fences. And then we're going to need a bunch of sheet metal, which is going to require a lot of iron, I do believe. Let's grab a stack of iron. Then we can throw it into crusher, because we're going to need a lot of iron to accomplish this feat. So let's grab the iron grit. Might as well grab the rest. Alright. And distribute. Done. That should do it. And we've got plenty of iron ingots already, so we're going to use the 2 stacks that we currently have. And we're going to use the piston here to convert it into plates that we're going to be using. Yep, there we go. We'll just let that run, and we're going to figure out how to make the refinery and all that other jazz. Alright, here we go. We need an immersive petroleum distillation tower. So let me actually make that first. 1 second. I'm having trouble finding it. 1 second. What is it called specifically again? It is called the Immersive Petroleum Distillation Tower, so... Okay, here we go. But we don't have a recipe for what it looks like. Nuts. Okay. This is gonna look wonky as heck. Although that said, I do have the recipe for it, so it's not gonna be all that bad. Or at least, I have the recipe for its, at the very least, for the materials I'm gonna need. So let's put that to the side here. And let's get into it. So we're going to need steel scaffolding, we're going to need scaffolding slabs, we're going to need more fluid pipes, iron sheet metal, heavy engineering blocks, and redstone engineering blocks. So let's start with the heavy engineering blocks. We make 2 of them at a time, but we're going to need steel more than anything. We're going to need electrum, so let's grab an electrum ingot. We're going to need 4 of them, so let's grab 2, actually. We're going to need 8 steel. And thankfully we got the ingots for it. We're going to need 2 steel sheet metal, I think, and 1 copper. So 4 of that, and 2 copper. Actually 4 copper, I think, and 8 steel? Yeah, 8 steel. My bad. No, hold on. I need 8 and 4. Okay, yeah, no, I got the materials. And just 2 pistons. Which is relatively easy to make, I just need to get them. Which should be in one of these chests, I think. Piston. Well, it's a good thing we have some spare materials lying on standby. Like the 31 fluid pipes. We only need 17 of those, so we'll quickly grab them. What else do we need? Right, we need 2 pistons, which should be in here. There you go, that's 2 pistons. Now we have the materials for the heavy engineering block. Once we hammer away 4 of these steel. We'll get the stone mallet out. And while I could use the steel over there, this would be easier. Let's just put the iron back, much like so. That way it's easier. let us turn these into steel mechanical components. Wait, what? Did I not? Huh? Oh, I need 2 more. That's my mistake. Okay. Okay, so I was a bit low, more than anything. Alright, whatever. There we go. That should be enough components then. At least for now. Okay. Put in the copper, put in the steel plates. Now I've got the mechanical components. And I need 2 more pistons, I think. There we go. Now we should have enough for the heavy engineering blocks. Just barely enough. We now have the heavy engineering blocks. We have the fluid pipes. We need a lot of sheet metal. We're going to need the redstone engineering block. Okay, that's going to require 4 redstone alloy plates and 4 steel, or copper, or rather iron plates. So 4 iron plates, let's get 4 redstone alloys. We're going to need more redstone alloy plates, so how is that made? Alloying, we need redstone, glowstone, and constantin. So let's get 16 of redstone and glowstone for this. There we go. Turn it into molten alloy. Alright, constantin is an alloy of copper and nickel. So we're going to need 8 copper and 8 nickel. And that should be enough to handle the 16 that we want. And we should be good. Here we go. And that should make 16 ingots worth of redstone engineering block, if not more. So we should be good on that front then. Alright, that's the copper. The nickel will go next, then the redstone and glowstone to follow suit, which shouldn't be too hard. While they are working, I'm going to get the scaffolding. I'm going to need sheet metal, mainly. So let's get the sheet metal while we're at it. We need iron sheet metal, so... Alright, that's 60, so we don't need any more than that. We're going to need steel scaffolding and slabs. So let's figure out what we're going to need for that. Okay, for steel scaffolding, 3 ingots, 3 rods. So we need quite a bit of steel. Let's just hammer these out and we should be good, I think. For the scaffolding... Well, actually, don't we have scaffolding and slabs? We got 4 scaffolding, so we're on the road to it, but not a lot. Okay, we're gonna need a lot more, though. Don't we have a rod pattern, actually? One sec. Metal press rod, let's see. Does that help? There we go. And that makes actually 2 rods. Interesting. There we go. And once that's done, we've basically got 6. So we're getting somewhere with this. But I'm going to need a lot of scaffolding, I do believe. So just quickly, like so. That's 16 out of 25 from what we need. So we're probably going to turn 8 of these into what we need. Well, actually, it takes 6, so... Actually, 9 actually might not be that bad. And we'll take some blocks of steel, just to be sure. There we go. Let's hope that's enough. Just smush them together, get as many rods as we can. There we go, 12. And we just gotta keep repeating this process until we get enough. We've got 40 scaffolding, which is plenty enough. Now we just need the slabs, which I need 33 of. Okay. We have 25 skilled scaffolding and 30 scaffolding slabs. We just need a bit more scaffolding slabs and we're good. At the very least, 1 more row. So, with that, just quickly dot these along with this. There we go. And there we go. We have enough scaffolding slabs. Alright, let's put the steel in here for now. Put these there, there, there. Treated wood fences can stay. HP wire, wire relay, that sort of thing. Okay, that is 5 of the 6 items. We just need the redstone engineering blocks, which should have processed by now, most likely, into blocks of 3. Not bad. And we need to turn 4 of them into plates. And we'll turn 1 into an ingot. There we go. And we'll just gather the rest while we're at it. Just right nice and quick. There we go. Now we can go back up with relative ease. Stow what we need to there. There we go. Get 4 iron plates, as intended. And I do believe we need 1 more thing for the redstone engineering block. We need a vacuum tube, which I do think we have. Right here. Boom. There we go. Gonna need a lot of these vacuum tubes, I must admit. But this should be the recipe. 6 materials, all in a 4 by 16 by 4 multi-block. Oof, that's a lot. Kind of wish I had a better look at it. Okay, how do you build it, though? That's the question. I don't know how to build it. That's annoying. Maybe there's some images to show how it's made. Yeah, it doesn't show how it's made. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to figure it out, so... Is this tall enough, though? Because it's a 16 tall build. No, it's actually not tall enough for this base. Huh. That might prove troublesome. Eh... Well, it's not like I'm using this particular area for anything. Well, I guess I could just expand it here as well, so... Bugger it. I'll expand it slightly this way. Well, do I? I could just place it in a corner and be done with it. I'd have to move this, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Alright, let's just focus it on here then. We'll have 1 block radius free, so we can make this viable. And we shall make it accordingly. Uh, Yeah, it doesn't show you how to make the multi-block. Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to assume, then, for the most part here. And we'll just go from there. God, it's so annoying. I don't know how to do it. Is there seriously no... I mean, there is YouTube videos on this, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. I don't want to exactly play a video for this, because that's annoying. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to wing it and see what I come up with. Alright, well, that's gonna be annoying. Is there no way to actually tell from here? I guess the only alternative is the overhead projector. You know what? Let's get the overhead projector for it. Alright, to make the projector for the distillation tower, or just the projector itself, I'm going to need 2 iron ingots, I'm going to need treated wood plank, a lantern, and glass. So let's get some glass, which shouldn't be too hard. I think it's somewhere in these inventories somewhere. Or at least I should have one piece somewhere hanging around. Which I don't, so I'm going to have to make some more glass. Okay. We're going to need some glass. We're going to need a lantern, which is glass panes and iron and glowstone. So, all the more reason to make glass. Let's get a block of glowstone. We've already got the iron plates in abundance, so we should be fine on that front. We got a treated wood plank, so we don't have to worry too much. I might make actually 2 sets in this case, but I might not, actually. Yeah, let's just get 1 lantern set up. No need to make more than we need to, that's for sure. Alright, toss in the sand. We've got the glass, we've got the lantern cooking. We got the iron already. We just need the iron ingots and the iron plates. So 2 iron plates, 2 iron ingots, I do believe. 2 iron plates, 2 iron ingots, which are over here. 2 iron ingots, there we go. And now we just move on over here. Alright, we pour one into here. Take the plates out, pour the glass molds in there. 500 ml buckets at worth. And we'll just pour the other 2 buckets, or the 2 blocks here. Because we shouldn't need more than that. There we go. We'll leave the glass there, and we will start making the projector itself. Should only need 1 projector for it, but I digress. Alright. Projector has been made. This should make our lives a little easier. Now, craft with engineer's manual. Okay. So I'm going to need the engineer manual, which should be somewhere. I'm looking for a book. Book. Is it on here? That's the Buildcraft guidebook. We're looking for the other manual. Field manual, nope. Mechanists, nope. Is there seriously... Did I seriously get this far with just no... Surely not. Here we go. Engineer's manual. There we go. Oil processing. Okay. Okay. I kind of wish it would help a little bit better than this, but okay. 1 second. Let me see how this works. Alright. Okay, you craft a projector engineer's book on the page of the multi-block you want. And it should have a tag of the block. Okay. So by doing it like so, there we go. We're going to want it there, I think. Let us dismantle the build here. Gonna quickly dismantle this. Yep. I would love to use it more, but we'll just move it. It's fine. I'm more worried about building everything here for now, so we'll worry about the excess later. Okay, heavy engineering blocks go here. Alright, we then mark the... we get a pipe here. Then we get the sheet metal, or rather the scaffolding rather. Like so. And it just moves it up the layer. Nice. This makes it easy, actually. I should have done this earlier. Alright, redstone block here. We shall get the pipe next. Place that there. We shall start placing the scaffolding here. Then we'll get the sheet metal. Here we go. Continue with the sheet metal. Oh, whoops. Let's put that on the side, actually. Okay. We shall get the pipe next. Put that here and here. And we'll get the scaffolding while we're at it. Move that to the side. Scaffolding, here we go. Scaffolding, sheet metal, pipe. Ah, here we are, the next row. Start with the scaffolding. Do with the scaffolding blocks like so. Oh, hold on. That's the wrong block. Okay, that's a full block. And then we do the half slab, like so. Place it like such, with a fluid pipe there. Fluid pipe should go here. And we just rinse and repeat this design until we break the roof, I guess. Which I guess, you know, it's fine. Ow. Lightning. Or electricity, rather. Okay. Sheet metal. Pipe. Platforms of scaffolding. Like so. Ow, ow. Electricity, I swear. Alright, scaffolding, sheet metal, ow, pipe, sheet metal, scaffolding, then we clear this area, which shouldn't need full permission here. We could just leave it like so, and we should be fine. Alright. As such. Sheet metal. Steel scaffolding here. Slabs around, which should be the last bit, I think, that it needs to be. There we go. Fluid pipe, iron sheet metal. Get this one. There we go. One more pipe, sheet metal, and that's the multi-block. Alright, then we just click the redstone here with the engineering. Is that it? Oh, right. I have to actually clear this out. Okay, so I can't actually do it until this area is dug up. But that's fine. Easy fix. Done and done. Now it should work. Alright, hammer. Okay, nothing yet. Did I miss anything? Let's see. It's good. Am I missing anything? No. Do I just need to give it like a bit of space then? That's the only way I can think it needs anything else. So I'll just give it like a bit of a zone here to work with for now. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, nothing. Ah, there we go. That took a bit, but we managed to get it. Alright. Now we have 4 inputs and outputs. Perfect. Let us redesign things a bit. So things look nice and dandy. We shall reorganize this tidbit here so it looks at least semi-decent. Alright. And that corner piece there shall be where the glowstone goes. But otherwise we have a... Technically we have a ladder up if we want to use it. We have a ladder up to the next floor, somewhat. It needs a bit of a lift, but it could work. It's acceptable. Alright, let us get the chisel, I believe it is. Here we are. Quickly chisel the glowstone into neon panels. And plop it right there. In addition, HV wire goes here. And start wiring everything back up. Like so. Here we are. How's oil looking? Uh, 64 buckets worth. That's not bad. It's getting up there. Nearly at the 100 mark. Now, power. How do we input power? I would figure it's the very top, but you never know. Nope, it's not even at the top. So where would it go? Well, it goes here. Okay, we need another wire connector then, so we can power that alongside our other machinery, which I'm actually going to start placing down real quick. We're going to want the piston here, heavy engineering block on top. Or was it heavy engineering block No, it was a heavy engineering block on top. It was also 2 scaffolding. Or was it? I think it was. And that was 2 of these. With the hammer rotating like so. Okay. There we go. Just did it for muscle memory. Nice. And we can just connect it via wire, and we'll figure out the organization of it once again later. So, with that out of the way, we've managed to make a distillation tower, so we've got the oil. We're just going to need to now distribute it from behind. Probably actually from above, and then leading down into it alongside other means. And then we'll just transfer it into a different form, and then we'll stow it away in a similar tank accordingly. I think that would be the best course of action anyways. Alright, let's get some power. Alright, we're going to need 1 singular wire for the connector. So we need 1 high... Oh, that's medium voltage, not high voltage. 1 wire connector. We're going to need a wire, actually, which we have plenty. From there, we take these 2, place the wire connector here on top, get the wire connected and sutured onto the top here. Ah, it can't actually go there. It's annoying, but understandable. Do we have a way to connect it? I guess another relay would be the best course of action. We got plenty, so it's fine if we waste 1. So for this, we're going to need a relay, I guess, here. So that'll connect on its side. We're going to need another wire, though, but that's acceptable. We'll live. Alright, with 2 HV wires, we connect 1 here, and 1 will connect up to the top here with ease. There we go. Relatively easy. Alright. I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I hope you guys don't mind. And I will be back with you shortly as we figure out what we do with this machine. Probably what we're going to do is we're going to pipe the oil in the back here, I think. And then we're going to go from there. Alright. I'm going to take 5 minutes. See you guys in a minute. Peace. My apologies for the long wait. I just had to grab a drink as well. So, where were we? Ah, yes. We need to transfer the oil via redstone conduit over to one of these pipes here. Now, originally with this design, it was meant to guide the oil over to this area. Now, I'm probably going to change that design just a slight tidbit for the sake of convenience in my area of expertise anyways. So here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to chop the conduits here a bit. That way, they look a bit neater. We are going to line them up as such at the very tippy top. Guide it along. Preferably not interfering. Yep, and it's not interfering perfectly as intended. We will slowly pipe everything once we get, you know, the pipe situated anyways. Here we go. Alright, with these newfound pipes, we shall finish the rigging, right as so. And now, with this, we should be able to, in theory, I can either rig it back or I'll do this, I think. So for this canister, I'm going to rig it to the very back and see how that goes. And we will be applying a redstone circuit to it, so that way it releases oil without any concern. Do I have to rig it with anything else though? Let's see. Input crude oil redstone flux is inputted from the top, located at the back. Okay. So the port on the back of the distillation tower is used to import crude oil. Redstone flux is inputted at the top of the furnace, located on the back of the multi-block. A bitumen is output through the port through the front of machine, and diesel on the bottom side. So I guess okay, I think I get it. Or so I think anyways. Is that the back or the front though? What about the top though? That's another thing. Nothing on the top, last I can see. Okay, how do I put in oil then? It can be extracted from oil reservoirs through the pump jack, which I've done. It can be processed through a distillation tower. Alright. The port on the back of the distillation tower is used to import crude oil. Redstone flux, or RF, which I've already done, is inputted at the top. Bitumen is outputted through the port on the front of the machine, and diesel on the bottom side. So is there a bottom to this? That's the question, isn't it? Guess we'll see. Because that might influence how I choose things in here. Okay, quickly. Here we go. 3x3 should do it. There you go. Nope. It doesn't look like there's anything here. If there were, it'd show right now. And it doesn't look like it. Okay. So the wiki isn't actually telling us the whole truth. And that block I doubt has anything, so... Thinking about it logically... 1 second. Alright, let's see. The input appears to be... I think the input appears to be here. So it goes into the orange. The output is the blue. And that'll yield whatever's in here. So instead, what we do is we pour it through to here. Like so. Or is that wrong as well, and it's actually blue? Let's see. Oh, right, we need to actually power it first, so we won't actually know until we do. But orange is usually the input, isn't it? Yeah, because orange pulls power, blue takes out power, don't it? So, in that case then... 1 second. Let us get the metal press for that. Put that on while we're at it. We're going to need a redstone signal to power through. What else? Just a redstone signal should be fine. Just redstone stick. There we go. Shouldn't need to turn it off, last I recall. So, put a stick away. Alright. Now, if I'm correct, and this does work, then there we go. There we go. Now that should pour in. I think. Does it not? Okay. Is there like a specific way you need to pour it out? This is all too confusing, I must admit. Then again, this is a lot of management of pipes and whatnot, so I'm still a little confused here and there. But hey, that's just a given at this point. Oh well. Scrunch on this for now. Okay, how do we apply the redstone signal then? What's it called again? It's called the tank, I think. Yeah, it's a sheet metal tank. After it's fully arranged, the player must right-click the iron sheet metal at the bottom, center of any side. Then it's complete. It will store 512 buckets. For liquid to be removed, a redstone signal is required. Additionally, a fluid pump can be used to speed up the output. Okay. A redstone signal is required. Okay, where at, though? At the bottom? Should be pumping out, or it should at least be going in the input. No, wait, orange is the output, isn't it? That's probably why it's not receiving anything. In that case, what would happen if I were to actually bring it over to the other side? Like so. And provide a redstone signal. There we go. It just had to be on the blue side, not the red side. The red side's a completely different ballpark. Let's turn that off so we have a means to chop off these bits here properly and organize it accordingly. Let us quickly do this. That way, the cutoff doesn't cause any too much harm. And we will keep this on while we're drawing oil from there and pouring it in and pouring it out through here. Alright. That should remain filled for the most part. And now we just need to figure out how it's going to turn into diesel and whatnot. Also, I'm going to have to get more power, I think. That's a given. Okay. Ow. Okay. Okay, first, let's figure out the power situation, because we're only getting so much. And you know what? I think I know the reason why it's having trouble. It's because I'm producing so much iron. Let's take out some of this grit and whatnot and just stow it away for now. We don't need that much. There we go. We'll store the rest of the iron away. There we go. And we don't have to worry about it too much then. Now this is off. This should be powering up like crazy. Now how is it going to change oil into something else? Okay. Build an immersive petroleum distillation tower to produce oil into naphtha and diesel. Okay. Now, does it turn into anything in particular? That's the question, isn't it? Is there some reason it's not working? We should have plenty of power now. That's for sure. Oh! That is my mistake. I've been... Oh, no. I completely forgot to change it back to the immersive engineering, or the gameplay. My bad. I apologize. Yeah, no, let me give you a quick recap. That's my mistake. Okay. To give you a rough idea, I basically extended a pipe down here, around, all the way over to the blue conduit here. And from there, I put a redstone torch down right here to provide it power and just go from right there all the way to here. Now I'm just trying to figure out why it's not activating and why it's not converting the resources into something or into its other forms. Yeah, no, that's my mistake. I apologize. Nothing too serious happened beyond that, though. Let me do a quick engineer manual lookup. It's multi-block shot. Crude oil can be put into this back hatch marked with a blue dot, where it will be heated until it separates into a number of layers. This produces a variety of fluids and has a chance to reach bitumen. Okay. It uses 2048 flux per operation, converting up to 25 millibuckets of crude oil to diesel, lubricant, gasoline, and bitumen per tick. The fluid mix is outputted from the side hatch marked with an orange dot. The bitumen through the front hatch. Okay, so this entire thing is backwards, basically. So I've done the entire thing a wrong way. So this is the front, that's the back, essentially. But you know what? It's fine. We'll live with it. That does leave the question on why it's not working. Is there a reason it's not working? It connects there, that's for sure. Liquid oil is already poured into it. And there's no liquid coming through it, so... Well, I'm going to need to make sheet metal tanks anyways, so there is that. So let's make a few more while we're at it. But actually, I need to figure out why it's not working, because it should be working, in theory. Huh. Well, it activates for like a split second, but then stops. So something's going on. Is it because of the conduit here? Let's try. No. If that were the case, then it wouldn't be glitching like this. They're like another power source I'm not aware of, and it's just being wonky because of it? Or do I need to actually wire these outputs out as well, and I'm just buggering that up? Okay, bitumen... Okay, with oil in the tank, it turns into diesel and naphtha with a 7% chance at bitumen. With diesel, it makes kerosene, gasoline, and lubricant. So I'm going to need another set of containers here, essentially, to process everything. Okay. But the oil should work, essentially. There's some reason it won't? So if you're looking at the front of the machine and the redstone block on the right, it Okay, so... Okay, so do I need to shift it? Alright, I need to change the design just a little bit, I think. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Let us try and extract the other way around instead. For now. Let's quickly get the output going. Well, that's not working. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Going to take these. Just disarm this entire thing for now. I'm going to take some buckets and just, yeah, I can't actually do that. Okay, so never mind. Let's break the system. For now. I think the best thing I can't... I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think there's a specific system that's working and what not working. Let's see. Let's face it the opposite direction, I think. That might help. But we'll see. Yeah, we're basically just going to change the location of operation here. Swap it from one location to another, and just go from there. And hopefully it works, but who knows, honestly. Okay. Now we just gotta dig up, and we should be fine. Carefully. There we go. Just to keep digging up, and we should be good. There we go. With that, the pipe should be good. Alright, what? That was weird, but okay. There we go. Like so. Do the scaffolding next. Is there anything else? This pipe needs to go up on top there. So let's quickly get that pipe into place, which I do believe is just up here. This block will be moved respectfully over to here, where we place the redstone engineering block on this side? No, the other side. Like so. That it? I think I need to build these up a bit more. I think that's it. There we go. Now, hopefully this works. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, carefully, like so. place on the redstone torch. Okay, we don't have any power, but we can make that change happen though. We're going to want it to, I guess we'll go from here. That should work, I think. Let's get the wire out to see if it works. Obstructed, unfortunately, but that's fine. If we do it as so, and put the wire connector on top, and get the wire connected to here and here. Nope, it's not connected. Okay, that's annoying. Huh. Okay, the goal is to get it connected, so can I do it like here to here? No. So that won't work. Could I do it from here to here? Perhaps. Yeah, that works. What about here to here, though? Just barely. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. Now I'm making diesel bitumen with that. Nice. Okay, so it just works at a specific side, is all it comes down to. We will get a chest for the bitumen, so it's not being thrown away just recklessly. Thank you, Google, or really every site used to figure that stuff out. Okay. Get this. And make us a new chest for bitumen. Production, anyways. Bitumen production. Place that there, so that way the bitumen is placed into a chest. And the diesel and naphtha are going in nice and well. We're going to need to organize the output accordingly. And honestly, we may need to make another one of these if we wish to accomplish it. So, yeah. That's going to be fun. Honestly, at that point, we may as well just make the same thing here and just go from there. And just line up the rigs down here. Okay, let's do that. Well, we're going to need 2 new ones because we're going to need one for... Yeah, we're going to need one for the new resources that are coming in. So we're going to need a lot of sheet metal. We're going to need a lot of steel plates, which we already have. And we're going to need a lot of pipes. That's another thing. But we do have the treated wood fences, so we should be able to make those with ease. It's just a matter of making the others. Okay. Well, with that, then, we could probably produce the outputs going up then, with not too much trouble, actually. We'll... Yeah, if we can guide it to the corner here, go around, then we should be fine. Okay, we're kind of full on the oil then, but that's fine. Alright. Alright, sheet metal. Like so. And that should be enough to make one more tank, I think. I think it was like this anyways. 1 second while I check the tank. Alright, it's a bit more complex, but otherwise it's the same process. Like so. And you build it up 3 times with nothing in the middle. 3 times, like so. And then you cap it off at the top with a bunch of sheet metal. Like so. And then hammer, done. Now I've got a new sheet metal box. And now we can just quickly start building the next one while we're at it. But we're going to have to get some more diesel and naphtha if we're going to do that. And we're going to need a new machine at some point. The same requirements most likely. Oh right, we're also going to have to do that machine, so let's get this chiseled stone here to help with the organization. We'll get the conveyor belts going. There we go. Let us get one of the chests somewhere. We don't have a chest, so we're gonna just have to make 2 new ones, I think. Nope, actually. I've got 2 on me. Okay, we will use the extracting conveyor belt. Hammer that into location. Once we get it on the right side, anyways. Not what I want. Come on. Nope. I guess like so. There we go. That took a bit, but done in the end. Alright. With that, we can then put the other chest down. And we're going to need a ton of plates, so let's get a bunch of iron. So yeah, let's quickly go about doing that. 64 iron ingots should do me quite well. And we'll toss those in. And we just wait for all of them to compress, basically. Which is going to be annoying, but considering we don't have a choice here, we're just going to have to make do. And we'll get the sheet metal out of it to make another tank. And we will be able to produce yet another resource for our materials here. And if we align it just right, we can probably pour in 2 resources at a time. For what we're looking for anyways. Alright. Okay, for a pipe. Yeah, we just need 6 per. Let's just quickly do that. Like so. 22. Perfect. That'll do for now. But we're going to need to connect this pipe to something. So we'll quickly do that. And we're going to want it like so. So when we get to the attachment part, we can make it easy on ourselves. Now, question... Well, let's leave it for now. We don't need to actually come into contact with these pipes, honestly. And we can just quickly swerve it if need be. Either way, we'll be able to manage without too much hassle, I think. We just need more plates and then we'll be fine and dandy. Okay, with that we can make some more. That's 32 pipes. Nice. Let us guide it along the corners. We're going to need it to be guided along. Like so. That way it won't touch with the piping. That way we can just guide it along the wall here with relative ease. Done. Now that should produce one of the two materials and pour it in. It is pouring the diesel away, which is good. And then we can pour in the other one once we get the sheet metal for it, which will be nice. And we can turn these into sheet metal as intended, like so. Oh, whoops. Just a mistake there. Nothing too serious. Almost done. Now I just need the platform for the very top, and we're good. There we are. We're going to need more iron cooking, so let's quickly do that. Let's get an iron stack thrown in to turn into more plates, just in case we need them. Instead, we're just going to put these plates to good use. And let us grab the last bit. We should be good. Or golden, rather. Alright. There we go. That should be enough. Alright, with this, we can finally make the second tank, which will take away the other resource, which is naphtha. We will hammer that in, and that will store the naphtha for us. With that, the naphtha is going to go into one of the containers. So the oil is going to turn into diesel and naphtha, and then we will make some more tubes for the other resources that we're going to turn into. Okay, what does naphtha make? It makes a bunch of steam and propene. What? Oh, it's a chemical mixer sort of thing. Okay. What does... Okay. And that's for the chemical mixer to make propene. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be making propene just yet, so let's not touch that just yet. But we will be using the diesel for something. Specifically, diesel will make kerosene, gasoline, and lubricant. So we're going to need 3 more canisters if we want to convert those into something. And we're going to have to dig up a 4x4 as well in here while we're at it. So yeah, while we're at it, let's just do that. And then we're going to make another... we're going to make 2 of these machines. Might as well, right? At the very least, then we can keep it running without too much hassle. The power will just keep it going, essentially. Then we don't have to worry too much about it in the near future. Okay. So with that, then, we're going to need a lot more resources. Jeez. Okay. Okay, we're gonna want it like so. No, that's the wrong way. We want it so the... No, it's not like... We need to turn it the other way. Well, whatever. We just need to design it differently then, is all that it comes down to. Okay, well, we've got the recipe down. We just need to get the materials next. But that's an issue for when we actually have the materials for it, which is going to take a while to gather, once again. Okay. So let's go over the recipe once again. Okay, to make the distillation tower, we're going to need steel scaffolding and slabs. We're running out of steel though, so you know what? We're gonna have to figure out an efficient way to make steel, so let's see. We don't need soul forged steel, we need actual steel, so what would be the best way to go about that? If we were using the arc furnace, it's either steel grit or we get... Which steel grit is basically steel ingot ground up, which we don't need to do. For the arc furnace, let's just get coke dust and iron ingots, and then we can go from there. That actually works. I can work with that. Okay, one stack will be dedicated to that, and then we can get another stack dedicated elsewhere. So let's get one stack of coal coke. We'll toss that in to the grinder, and that'll be our goal. We've got yet another stack of iron, so let's quickly just toss those in. I will put the nickel away while we're at it. We have words while we are at it. There we go. With the iron plates, I can start making the iron sheet metal at least. So there is that. So yeah, let's get to that. Alright, I need 60. There we go. 60. Just right on the nose. I'm also going to need fluid pipes, but that's why the processing's already going through. And I can start making the sheet metal appropriately when I get the chance. But I'm still going to need the scaffolding and slabs, so that's going to take a while. But with the scaffolding and slabs, that's going to require ingots and rods, which I can compress, which is no big deal. Okay, coke dust. Here we are. Half a stack should do it for now. I think that works. Oh, there we go. That would do it. No, let's just put it into one stack. There we go. That'll make it faster. I think. A lot of management, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm going to need a faster way to produce power for the arc furnace, because it's clear it's not holding up with the mill idea that we've got currently. Yeah, we need an efficient power source for this. One that will at least power this up significantly faster, I think. Alright, coke oven. Let's get some coal coke being made while we're at it. We've got the time after all. Might as well put the coke oven to use. There we are. From there, the plates are being made. Steel probably got put away, yep. Perfect. Get the coke dust in. Get the steel in. There we go. Now we got steel ingots slowly being produced, just in an easy fashion, that's for sure. Alright. Well, with that out of the way, what else should we do? Well, we've got that producing. We need to wait for it, so in the meantime, what we can do is we can make those heavy engineering blocks again, and the other stuff that we need. Thankfully, we've got plenty of redstone alloy now, so we don't need to worry too much about doing those just yet. So let's quickly hammer out the ingots into something. There we go. 3 and 4. There we go. We're going to need one of those vacuum tubes. And then we can make just what we need, which I do believe with 4 iron plates and 4 redstone plates, we can make the redstone engineering block. And I do believe with, what is it, 8 of these, I think? 8 steel or something? Let's see. I need 8 steel and then 8 more for the components. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. That should be enough, and I'm going to need 4 copper, I do believe, for the machine. Do we have the copper? Yes, we do. I think. There we go. Now we can make the steel components used for the heavy machinery, which makes us 4. From there, we need 2 pistons and electrum. So we're still not there, but we're close. We got the pistons. We need 4. And we're going to need to make the electrum. So that's gold and silver, I believe. Wait, hold on. I can turn this in powder. And then I can alloy it. That could work. Yeah, let's just quickly toss these in then. And turn the silver and gold into powder. That way we can just mesh it together. You know what? No. Let's actually do it the other way. I think it might be faster. This should give us 18, I believe, of gold and silver. So this should be enough for what we're looking for electrum. There we go. And that should give us 2 blocks worth, I think. Which will last us a lot longer than what we normally do. Which is, you know, the obvious. Okay, that's the silver. This comes the gold. There we go. Electrum, we're going to need an ingot and 2. There we go. The rest we can just leave and let it convert on its own time, but we don't need to just wait. Okay. With this, we now have the heavy engineering blocks. So we've got 2 parts. We've got 3 parts. We need the fluid pipes now. So we've got a ton of scaffolding ready for it. but we only need to make the pipes, so we'll just make a ton of pipes while we're at it. That should be the fluid pipes done. Now we need the steel, which is the key component here, which we're up to 4 ingots and up to 13 now. We will remove the plate, because we don't need the plate for this, for the metal press. But we will definitely be using the metal press rod, so that way we can get 2 for 1. So, for this, let us just throw in, I guess 12 would do it? Yeah, 12. Let's just be safe. And we can take the rest of the steel rods and steel ingots while we're at it. That way we can make more steel scaffolding. And as a result, we've got 6 right now. We're going to need more, but shouldn't be too hard to get. Let us put anything excess away. Take this scaffolding slab while we're at it. Put everything else except the projector away. Put the chisel away, lanterns, keep the steel, keep the bucket. Wire connectors and that can go away. I guess the steel plates as well, because I'm currently not using them. But the steel and steel rods are going to be vital for the machinery. Okay. There we go. Take the steel while we're at it, and just keep going. And it's going to take a bit because we didn't prepare steel ahead of time, so that's unfortunately my fault. But then again, I wasn't exactly planning to make steel like this, so whatever. Whatever, it works. It'll be fine. Alright. And with that, the coal coke is going through. Yep. Creosote is looking full, so we might actually turn those into planks while I'm at it, while I'm waiting. Let's just quickly get 3 planks worth. Well, let's make it 4 actually, quickly. 8 should be fine. Well, whatever. It'll do. Just like so. I'm probably gonna have to fish into that chest here and get the planks while we can. And I will quickly deposit all of them. And then take another stack, and there we go. Treated wood, and treated wood. There we go. Now I've got empty jerry cans for us. Just put one away. That way it can store the creosote oil with ease. Put the rest of the treated planks away for later use. Let's see, how's the iron doing? It's doing alright, but we're still going to need to wait, so what to do in the meantime? That's the question, isn't it? How's the food coming along? Pretty good. I could just cover this up for some mechanism stuff, but I'll leave it. I could upgrade the farms a little bit and start moving them around. I do need to make a pumpkin farm in the meantime, after all. And then of course there's this, which we got closed up, so yeah. Let us take some of the smooth basalt and start covering this area up for now. Yeah, like so. Do we need glowstone? I guess I could just get the neon panels in. Nothing's stopping me after all. Not that I'm aware of anyways. But I digress. Let us get some of the basalt, which is here. A stack should do it. No need to go crazy after all. get the chisel out and chisel up this puppy into smooth. Let's turn this place into a nice flooring without, you know, all these holes and whatnot. There we go. There we are. And that's that. Just need to put the glowstone in. And we now have completed our flooring for the top floor. Or at least the near top floor, anyways. Alright, smooth basalt can go in here as well, I guess. There we go. Man, this is hard work, but that's just a given for this game. Alright. That's more steel. That's enough to make some more planks, I think. Just take these out while I'm at it. There we go. That is enough for the scaffolding somewhat. There we go. Okay, the scaffolding done, but I still need enough for the slabs, so I just need a bit more. A bit more steel, that is. Whew. Steel's always going to be hard to make, I must admit. Yeesh. Well, at least I'm producing a lot, and it's actually easy to do. But the IF needs to be racked up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a power way, or a way to power this much faster, because it's clearly needing more power. What can I do? What can gasoline be used to make? It can make napalm if I use aluminum. What can diesel be used to make? Can be processed in a thermonaptic processing plant to produce kerosene or lubricant. It's a reasonable liquid fuel. It can be placed in a furnace. Okay. What about an arc furnace? No, I need IF. What can be... I need power sources, so I need to book first. Maybe that'll help. Maybe I can find a recipe for a fuel source. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I apologize for the trouble, but yeah, I can't really talk while I'm apparently doing this because, well, as you can see, Clippy right there is causing us some trouble. Okay, so to make a diesel generator, it is one of the few ways of generating high voltage energy. It's created as a multi-block structure and run off biodiesel or other types of combustible fuel. Due to its high output, it will work through fuel very quickly, so make sure you have a sufficient fuel production to handle it. Its structure is built from engineering, generator and radiator blocks, as well as fluid pipes and scaffolding. Okay. Well, I only need the diesel generator to power the arc furnace, because that is the key thing that is running us a lot of power, so we will do this. We'll make a diesel generator, I think, and rely on that to power our machines. At least somewhat. We only need it doing enough to actually power the arc furnace significantly so, because it's clear the power output for the water wheels are not cutting it for him. And we will put the furnace right here, I think. Alright. Is there a way to actually turn it? How do you turn a recipe? Okay, 1 second. Okay. So I can turn it, I just need to place the opportunity for it. I just need to figure it out. Well, I mean, I just need the rough design for it, so let's see. I've got the scaffolding, the fluid pipe, the redstone engineering block, but that is used for something else. I'm going to need a lot of heavy engineering blocks, some generator blocks, and radiator blocks. So it's a tough recipe to get through, but with enough steel and enough ingenuity, I should be able to produce an arc furnace that can actually power much faster as a result. I just have to design it properly. And that's going to take time, which I half expected. So for now, let's not worry about that. Let's just focus on the distillation tower, because we're going to need a new one of that to manage what we need. So let's quickly make another set of scaffolding. From there, we've got 24, and probably one more is what we'll need. That's 36, and that's just barely enough. Okay. That should be everything. At least I think, right? We've got the pipe, we've got the sheet metal somewhere. It's not on ours, so... sheet metal is somewhere. Probably in one of these areas here. Yep, there we go. Sheet metal. So we got the heavy block, or heavy engineering block, we got the redstone block, we got the iron sheet metal, we've got the fluid pipes, got the scaffolding, and yeah, we're basically good. So let's get into it again. If I recall the recipe correctly, we need to put the 2 engineering blocks on that side. Okay, I think it's like this. There was nothing interesting on it by that point. It's like so here. We've got the redstone block here. There is a pipe actually on the top of this. And then of course there is pipe going up from here. And then there's scaffolding going up. Oh no, this is sheet metal, isn't it? No, sheet metal's in the middle. So we need to... Right, was it this? I think it is. I think I'm right. Okay, let's just keep going. We'll assume it's right for now until proven otherwise. Okay, like so. We shall turn these into this. And we shall rinse and repeat. There we go. Alright. One last bit. There we are. Scaffolding all the way up. I think it's like that. Or like this. And then I do slabs all the way. So like so. And then rinse and repeat this recipe. Ow. Like so. Alright, and one last one for good measure right here. And... huzzah, I think that's it. Anyways. And with a tap of the engineer hammer... heck yeah! That makes 2. Oh, whoops. Right, you. You're not supposed to be connecting there. There we go. Yeah, we don't need you to connect there, but we will do this while we're at it. Oh, right. That's going to make it really hard to actually connect things there. Well, if we align it differently, like so. And chop this bit off and this bit off. There we go. Now we can transfer resources as we see fit here. And organize the pipes as justly as possible. I'm gonna have to pipe it anyway, so let us quickly... There we go. Alright. That will pump up some oil, but we can, yeah, it should be fine. Let's just break the machine for now, real quick. Place it back, and hammer into place. There we go. That should remove the oil, or at least the tidbit that we have. And now, from here... let's actually move that for now. And place this here. Cut that off. We shall check that. Yep, that's fine. Okay, cut this off. Place that there. Nope, not wrong way. Chop this real quick. Place that scaffolding away. There we go. And that should prevent it connecting. Perfect. It's a bit awkward, mind you, but it's fine. We just need to align it properly and we should be fine. And heck, with this design, we can actually line it up to side by side without too much hassle. Although that said, we're going to need to find an output for it, so that is going to be another thing that we're going to have to arrange. But hey, I'm kind of used to it at this point, that we've got to make sure the outputs are correct and whatnot. Okay, with this, I can do a conduit. Leading up. This is going to be a tricky situation, so we're going to have to be careful. Well, good thing this isn't going to fill with odd resources, so there we go. We can just rinse and repeat this design here. Okay. There we go. Almost there. There we go. Done. Now it won't be as weird for a design. And yeah. Okay. So the input is going to be guiding along here. We're going to need more pipes, I think, if we want to make this work. But otherwise, it should be fine. Other than that, some more steel. Perfect. Always can use more. How's our plate situation holding up? We've got 64 on standby. Turn that into a bunch of pipes we can utilize. Because we're basically using quite a lot at this point, so whatever. That's more pipes to work with. We will make a nice line connection here, which is probably going to make things a bit wonky here. That's fine. We're looking for... We're going to disconnect it anyway, so all good. Like so. Perfect. Now disarm each one. There we go. And with the connections as such, we should be fine to output the liquid. This should be diesel going in, I think. Diesel should go in, and then we gotta pull out the resources via that one. Okay. Let us connect this with a fluid pipe. There we go. We just need to apply a redstone signal, and it should pour in to make the 3 different types of liquid that we need. So 1 stick, 1 redstone. Get the redstone torch, and then we can power the diesel through. There we go. That should pour out, pour into this machine. Now, will it work is the question. Diesel makes kerosene, gasoline, and lubricant with a bitumen side. We just need to power it. So we are going to want to make another HV wire relay. Or at least get one from out of here. One relay, we're going to need cordage. And let's see how that works. Gonna need one, I guess, here. Basically the same principle. One here, like so. And one connecting to a relay once I get the relay bit, which is high voltage. There we go. Alright, there we go. That will provide bitumen, while... Honestly, I could probably do the same thing here. I'll get some pipe real quick. I've got piping for it, so let's see. Where do I store the pipe? In here? Let's get an extraction pipe. Let's get some stone connected to it. There we go. That doesn't work. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Buildcraft and immersive don't actually combine with together. That said, I could do an alternate way of doing it. And that would be, where is it? Here we go. Conveyor belts. Why not? There we go. I need one more conveyor belt, but it's easy said than done. Well, it's easy to be done. I just need to get one more conveyor belt. We need 3 leather, 2 iron, and redstone. Oh, 2 iron. 4 redstone. And leather. Well, good thing we got lots, so yeah. Boom. There we go. 32. That should do it. At least for a while. There we go. Now the bitumen should just go into the chest. Bingo. Now with that, I've got gasoline, lubricant, and kerosene being produced. So, with that, I'm going to have to extract the materials and put them into other areas. Whew, that's another set of materials I gotta go through. Oh boy. Okay, that's another set of iron just waiting to be used, most likely. The steel should be done, so let's just put in some iron grit and split up the work. Take the steel. Heck yeah. Alright. Now it just comes down to the sheet metal placements. Whew. Thankfully I've got 2 blocks of iron and ton of iron. Well, 2 blocks of iron, yeah, and some iron to go with it. But dang, if I'm gonna need a lot. There we go. 64 should be fine. We need 64 anyway for what we're gonna need it for. Because sheet metal is not... It's a costly resource, that's for sure. Alright, we're going to need 12 sets, or 3 more of these machines. Ow. Okay, that's 2, and 1 more. Oh, a bit too close. There you go. And that makes another set of liquid that we have to transfer from. So from oil to gasoline. Yeah, so oil turns into... Yeah. It turns into a lot, basically. Oof. There we go. We got distillation. I figured I'd need to do that at least. Oh boy. But yeah, oil to diesel and whatever that other material is to 3 other materials, which is always nice. Still gonna have to pipe out these resources though, so we've got a ways ahead of us. And a lot of piping to do. That too. Oh. Alright, we should probably start the piping then, while we're at it. Ow. Okay. We should probably, Can I squeeze the piping through? Yeah, just barely. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's remove that one for now. Let's get rid of that. We'll keep going on this. We're going to want to coax this pipe all the way out. All the way over. Gonna want to get rid of the connections while we can. So we'll quickly just disarm everything while we can. Because man, if this isn't a complex network, that's for sure. There we go. With that, we can keep going. We're going to want to keep it alongside everything. Nope. We're going to want to keep it... We'll keep it like so. And then we can connect it accordingly. I do believe this is center block here, so go down from here. There we go. And from here, we just disconnect these. There we go. Ow. And with that connection there, it can connect up to these pipes here, which has no affiliation with any other pipes, I do believe. and it will just guide its way into the other 3 areas right here. Once they come to fruition anyways. Like so. Yep, there we go. And that should connect rather easily, all things considering. Alright. Ah, iron rods. Not what I wanted. Okay. That was my mistake. Oh well. I half expected this to happen. Well, at least I can turn them into blocks. Ah, boy. Okay. Let's just quickly turn these electrum ingots into something else. That way, they won't conflict with the iron rod recipe here. There we go. There. Those iron rods will be turned into iron, which I should have turned into plates, but I forgot that... Well... I forgot that I needed to turn the plate mold into an actual plate mold. So that's my mistake there. Electrum there. Oh boy. Okay. It's fine. We'll just take out the mold here. We will quickly move over and get the actual mold that we need, which should be in this chest here. Here we go, plate mold. From there, we place that there. How's our iron looking? It's looking pretty snazzy. Let's go, place that there. How's our iron output looking here? Let's just toss that in, because why not? It's not like we're doing anything with it. Okay. Ugh. Man, I feel sore, but it's fine. We'll live. Okay, with this we have 20 blocks of sheet metal now. We're still going to need a bunch of sheet metal though, so let's quickly grab the iron blocks while we can and get to that. 3 blocks and 1 ingot. We'll just quickly turn one of the ingots into a plate. There we go. Whew. We'll let that sit, and we'll quickly hammer this away. 1 stick, 1 stone. Here we are. Wrong one. My bad. Stick, stone, up and down like so. Now we can produce these into ingots, which was the intended purpose. There we go. 36. Not bad. Toss the rest in there. Get those plates while we're at it. Turn these into something. There we go, 44. That should be useful for something. Should be enough for one of these, at least. Alright. Alright, and one final bit here. And there we go. We have one. Alright, that she'll fill with 1 bucket of something. Gasoline, from the looks of it, which is acceptable. We're still going to need something for the lubricant and kerosene, though, so we'll get to that in a bit. And then we can figure out what we're going to do with the bitumen. Bitumen can make asphalt concretes. Interesting. Okay. So I guess there is some use out of it, but not something I'm going to use immediately. Might be worthwhile to replace the smooth basalt, though. If I'm feeling dangerous or interested in such a change. But all the same, just got to get the plates going. And just keep going, really. It's all I can really do right now. Okay, that's 38. That should be enough to fill in the second bit. So let us quickly do that. Oh, wrong spot. I need to place it here. Ow, ow, ow. Whew. Alright, that's another row. And from there, I can then hammer this, and I've got another fuel source there. Perfect. Alright, what is that draining out? That is draining out the kerosene. Now all that's left is the lubricant, and the rest will come into fruition. And the oil will just produce as accordingly. Or it'll come as it goes. Well, at least the oil's pumping and it becomes a fruitful experience as they get separated and separated and separated. At the very least, it's doing its job. So that's the good thing. Alright. $32. Perfect. I think that's enough for yet the last one. So, yeah. That is a lot of extraction that we had to do there. Alright. And finally... we're too short. That's fine. We thankfully had plenty to go for. Let's just make the rest into iron sheet metal. No reason to not, after all. And that will store lubricant. Now we have a lubricant store. Storage, I mean. Alright. Nice. Now we've got, we've turned it into... We've turned it from oil to diesel to gasoline. And kerosene and lubricant. Alright. What else do we need to do? We need to turn it into another material, I guess. Hot and steamy. Using the immersive tech boiler or solar tower, produce and grab a bucket of steam to complete the advancement. Wait, a bucket of... Huh, okay. Apparently you can grab buckets of steam. Compared to absolutely everything in this mod pack, that's kind of the most sus. Okay. Alright, so the boiler or solar? Or the solar tower projector or reflector? Hard to say. I apologize for the sound. I'm just turning on the fan because it's hot. I mean, hey, we're definitely we've got fuel. That's going pretty well. Okay. So from steam we can turn it into propene, or as it's properly pronounced, propane. I guess they just had to rename it otherwise for reasons. And we can eventually make a liquid plastic, which will lead to plastic and basically complete the age. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We just had to go through a lot of resources to do it. Which, you know, it's common. I'm kind of used to it at this point, but I digress. So we've got a choice. We can either go with the boiler or solar tower. Okay. I think the boiler makes the most sense, but let's check out the solar tower just in case. Let's see. The solar tower is a multi-block added by Immersive Tech. Its primary use is creating steam for the steam turbine using light focused from solar reflectors. What is the steam turbine? Let's see. Nope, wrong thing. My bad. Okay, I guess it's like a specific tech thing, from the looks of it. Oh, there seems to be noise going on, but yeah, it's fine. Okay. I apologize if I'm taking a while, I just need to do this real quick. As I'm Googling on the fly. Okay. Multi-block machines. Sawmill, no. Generators, here we go. I would assume it's generators that we're looking for. There's the diesel generator, thermoelectric generator, the breaker switch, capacitor, current transformer, redstone breaker. Charging station and Tesla coil is also another thing. It doesn't specify, yeah, it doesn't specify the design for the steam turbine or whatever have you. You know what? When in doubt, we will use the actual book. Engineer's Manual. Okay, steam turbine, let's see. Okay, I'm having difficulty here. Oh man. It's so hard to actually produce results here, but if you get it, then you get it, but if you don't, then I can understand why people have trouble getting through the H3 arc of the tech stuff, because it's a bunch of building and whatnot. Which I kind of don't blame people for, being turned away from it. But it's looking like we're going to need either a tech boiler or a solar tower, so either one would work in this case. Alright. Alright. I could actually pull water from another... If I go deep down into the underground, I could actually start pulling water from one of these sources, so... There is that option as well, if I so desire. And it would save me the time of actually looking for water in abundance. It appears that the solar tower does require sunlight, though, which is the issue. For the boiler, it is a multi-block structure that uses diesel and water to produce steam. So, yeah. The structure built as shown above and formed by using the engineer's hammer on the central sheet metal iron block. Okay. So it's basically machinery in abundance. I mean, there's worse ways to produce steam, I suppose. And a boiler would save me from breaking open the roof again and doing that whole process. Although that said, regardless, we're going to need water, so it's probably going to be a long-winded pipe build once again to get water up here now. And in fact, I'm going to actually have to produce 2 of those. Okay. How is the pump? Oh, the pump jack's slow. Yeah. I need more power. I think that's the gimmick here. You know what? Let's do that. Let's get more power. Because now we've got diesel and we've got gasoline. We can start providing a bit more power in the form of a better efficient fuel. Alright. I think gasoline would be the most efficient out of everything, but I'm not sure. So let's see. Kerosene, gasoline. Temperature 350K. 1200 RF millibucket in turbine generator. 1100 RF in turbine. Lubricant is not needed. Molten naphtha? Nope. Diesel? 700 RF. So gasoline seems to be the most efficient for the turbine generator. So I will take that into account as I'm making the turbine generator, because that is probably what we're going to make. Let's see. Okay, diesel generator. Alright. Let us get the diesel generator. Middle click to rotate. Okay. Good to know I can rotate it with the middle click. Alright. Okay, we're going to want to place it here, I guess. Like so. But we're also going to want to give it some space, preferably like... That should do it. There we go. Now, while that's in our offhand, we want our main hand to figure out the recipe. We need 5 fluid pipes, which we already have, and they all need to be placed on the bottom anyways, so... Alright, let's do that. So 5 fluid pipes, like so. We need 6 steel scaffolding, for now anyways. Yep. Steel scaffolding. We've got 5 currently. If we do this, there we go, we've got 1 more. Done. So that's the pipe scaffolding. We need a redstone engineering block. 13 heavy engineering blocks. Jeez. And 4 generator blocks and 9 radiator blocks. Okay. We don't need the portable generator. We need a generator block. So that's... Oh, that's kinetic dynamos as well. Ugh. That's a lot. Okay. And how many do I need? 4 generators. So I need to get 2 kinetic dynamos. So 12 steel, 4 electrum, and kinetic dynamos. You know what? Let's start putting a bunch of stuff away for now, and we will organize it justly. There we go. Put that there as well. Where's our pie? Here it is. Alright, engineering manual is always going to be kept. We need 12 steel. 12 steel. We're going to need 4 electrum. There we go. And now we're going to need to connect dynamos, which is iron. We need 2, I believe. So 6 iron, 4 redstone. I don't have the iron on me right now, so we have to go into here. There we go. Yep, that's 6 iron. Then we need 4 redstone. Yep. Alright, 4 redstone. We're going to need a copper coil block, which is 2 iron. Or we need 2 copper coil blocks, so 2 iron. We are also going to need... What else? We're going to need low voltage copper wire, which is 8 per. Which is 4 copper wire per. And a stick for 4. We're going to need 16, so we're going to need 16 copper at the very minimum. Alright, 16 copper, and we're going to need 4 sticks. And we're going to need the wire cutters to cut them up. And we will place the copper on a tread to start turning them into plates. We'll keep letting the iron cook. And we wait for the copper ingots to turn, which is pretty easy, all things considering. We're going to have a ton of bitumen, I must admit. But yeah, that should be the rough recipe for it. 8, we can turn that into wire real quick. There we go. Then we can turn that into a copper block. There we go. Copper coil. That is a kinetic dynamo. And a generator block, or at least 1/2 of it. With the rest of the copper wire, we can chop that up and start turning it into another set of generators. Okay, first the low voltage wire, then the coil, then the kinetic dynamo, and then the generators. And that's 4 generators worth. And we can put that there. And now we need the recipe for, what is it? Radiator blocks, which is 9 of them. Okay. We've got the generators. We now need the radiators, which is steel, copper, and water. And we need 9 of those, but we can get about... We just need 5 buckets of water to make 10. Okay, put the lids away. We do have a bucket somewhere. Where is the bucket? Here it is. Okay. Okay, with 1 bucket. 4 steel and 4 copper. So we're going to need 20 of each. Alright, 20 copper, 20 steel now. Which we do have. But we're going to need more steel at some point, so let's quickly... Let's take the iron from the chest. See how that grit's doing. That's doing pretty great. Gonna need to get a stack of coal coke and toss it in. There we go. Gonna need to store the coal coke away. Jeez, how much was filled in there? A lot. Okay. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's get to the machining. We just need to do this a few times. Alright. Let's just quickly do that so we have the recipe on hand. Where the hell did the rest of my copper go? What? Huh? What? What happened to the rest of my copper? What? That's weird. Let's just get the lot, just in case something's going wacky. Okay, that's weird. Okay, that's 6. Alright, this is 8. And last bit. 10. And that should be enough radiator blocks, essentially, for the majority. Put some steel away. Put some copper away. Put the copper away. There we go. Now we can start making the first layer, or finish off the first layer anyways. Okay. This goes like so, I think. We're going to need the generator blocks like so. And now we need a bunch of heavy engineering blocks? We need 13, so... Okay, to make heavy engineering blocks, we need... to make 2, anyways. We're going to need 4 steel. We're going to need a steel plate, or 2 steel plates, I believe. Which, yep, 2 steel plates and 1 copper ingot. So, yeah, that's... Let's take the coke dust. Let's quickly get the iron while we're at it. A stack. Nice. There we go. That is the iron now cooking, but we still don't have enough steel. So we might have to go with the old-fashioned way of making steel. Okay, to make steel, we need a blast furnace. We can go with either the crude or the improved. Either one would work, I think. But I think the improved one might have more sway. Or at least it'll have more power going behind it. Which is really all it comes down to. So let us get the improved. Okay, we want reinforced, so we're going to need blast brick with steel plate. Do we have enough blast or steel plate though? Which I don't think we do. It's one of those things where you have to keep... Jeez. Once this is done though, we'll have the power. It's just... The steps are going to take forever. Okay, well, whatever. It was something that was bound to happen. Okay. What to do? We're gonna have to wait for that, so let's get the redstone engineering block while we wait, I suppose. Alright, redstone engineering block. Easy as pie. Take that. Well, actually, do we have plates already? No, we don't. Okay. Because we don't have steel or the iron plates, we'll just toss them through here. We'll get 4 of the ingots here. Or we'll at least turn these blocks to ingots. Quickly grab the hammer, if it's in here, which it should. Here it is. There we go. That's 27. Can turn these into 4 plates. There we go. We will put the redstone alloys here. We shall put the iron there. And we shall get the plates next. And then we shall get the power cell here. The vacuum tube, rather. Then we will make the redstone engineering block, which is nice. With that, we can place it here, and then we're just stuck. Although, we can put the radiator blocks right on top, though, so there is that. So that is something we can do ahead of time. We can also place what I assume is the last bit on the top. No. Okay, never mind. We still need the engineering blocks to do the rest. So let's get the steel. Do we have excess? I think we do. There it is. Yoink that. Now, do we make a way to make more steel, or do we do the other way? I think if we go about the blast furnace preheater, I think that's for the best. So we're gonna want reinforced blast brick, which is steel plates. We're going to need blast brick again, so that's nether brick, brick, and blaze powder. Okay, I do believe we have nether brick anyways. We have brick, that's for sure. How much do we need though? We need 4 bricks per 3, so 36. Well, we got 6. So we just need 30. Okay, now can I turn these into bricks? How can I then? If we get the terracotta, we can turn it into crushed. Or we can crush it rather. And then we can get the bricks that way, which is viable. There you go. Take that iron plate, take the iron itself. There we go. Zoom out from here. And then we can just put the iron plates. We can take out the iron. We can crush it into blocks, I guess. There we go. 27 blocks worth. That should be good. While that is cooking, I need to figure out how I'm going to get nether brick, which I do have, I think. Transmutation can turn it into nether bricks if I wish. Viserius is also an option, but the stoked kiln is the best option for us anyways. Is there a block breaker? Breaks itself all in alignment? Nope. Okay. So there is no block remover or block. Yeah, there is no way to remove blocks then. Okay. That makes things a little troublesome. Okay. I know we have it though. The brick. It's just I'm not sure where we put it. It's going to be annoying to find as well, I'm sure. Is it in one of these chests? I know we've got the nether sludge. We've also got the unfired nether brick itself. So it's really coming down to the nether brick, and yeah. I guess while we have the time, we can probably do that and just try and make a suitable cook, or a suitable furnace. So let's quickly just quickly get rid of these while we're at it. That way we can properly do this. Okay, quickly disarm these. There. Shouldn't need to worry too much about that now anymore. Not anymore. Okay. With that, we can put that away. Alright. What else do we need to do? We need to power up the Hibatchi to make this work. Okay. Okay. Okay, better with mods Hibatchi. We're gonna need concentrated hellfire, which we've already done. We're gonna need the stone, the wiring, and of course the dust. It will light fire. This fire will stay lit unless the redstone signal is removed. Hibachi is our essential spark of lighting stoked fires. I'm just not sure how to stoke a bunch of them specifically. So that's really the question that comes into play, isn't it? So it really comes down to the how the Hibatchi works, really, isn't it? If I do it a specific way, I could probably make a line of Hibachis, couldn't I? If I do it right, but I'd need to power them specifically in a way. So it'd become a ticking timer as well on that. But I'd need blocks once again, so I'd need to make the Hibatchi functional as well. So all in all, it's just a tedium that I have to go through, but it's something that I will have to do if I want to automate it a little bit. Or at least keep automation up to snuff. What I'm thinking is I place a bunch of hibachis in a line right here, and I just light it up like a nice little cookout. And just have the fires cook up the... Yeah, so like right here, like in a row, or like back here, I guess. We have a bunch of hibachis with fans going on. And then we have a powered redstone signal going from them. So, here, let me actually do this instead. This might work. It might. And it would be excessive if I'm going to do it, but... You know, considering waiting for iron, or steel rather, there's no reason to not, after all. I might as well. It's not like anybody's going to watch me do this anyways, right? Well, except for you guys, the viewers. That's a given. Okay. Let's grab the terracotta. And we shall pour some more in while we're at it. That should only fill for one more block, I think. And we should be out of luck for anything more. Oh wait, hold on. Are we sure? No, I can get one block in. That's nice. Hopefully I don't lag out like last time. Last thing we need is that's for sure. Oh, welp. I guess one's not being fully filled. Let's get some... Yeah, let's quickly get some 2 more clay to fill in the number. We should be good. And we can just set the rest to grind so we can get more bricks. And that way we can make proper bricks, and then we can go from there. Okay. How many bricks do we got in our inventories? Not enough, from the looks of it. So, hibachis. We're going to want the hibachis under these. So we're going to want a row dedicated down here. So we're going to want a row let's get the smooth basalt, put it on the side here, get the hibachi down. We're going to want to make a power source on the back here that's always on. So that way the hibachis will always work. Which is going to be unique, to say the least, but that's fine. Considering we've already decided on what the roof is going to be. We should be fine to make this work. I just need to get stone, I do believe. Or do I have... I guess I do have actually stone on standby. It's just in here, I think? Yep, chiseled stone. We'll make a quick platform for that while we're at it. Yeah. I'll just make a quick platform, just guiding along. Up until where? Let's make it as far as... I guess near to the wall is fine, considering I want to make it cook up quite a bit. I could also probably turn one into a cauldron as well, and have that cooking as well. But at that point, I might as well just turn those into cauldrons and Stoked Cauldron, and just make the design fitting for the area. So this will be the rough design, I think. Hibachi's on the very bottom, lined up. We will have... do we want them stoked, is the question. Okay, we need a stoked kiln, which is going to be just a big one for us, for our purposes anyways. And a stoked kiln requires the hibachi fire to be blue, which will require the automation of the burner to go. So the pumps will likely be on this level here, and then we're going to have to work those into the machine. So we're going to have to rise it up a level if we can. One level in particular. We don't need to rise it too high. So for this machine, we're going to want to... I guess we can channel it one block up and then go from there. That seems more reasonable than doing it the other way. Yeah, the materials are in here, so we'll do it one block up, I think. We're going to need the dark stone bricks, so we'll go from there. Okay, dark stone brick here, here to here, here. We placed a gearbox, it will go across. Alright, well, we'll use the hammer for the purposes of shifting. There we go. Take off the engineer manual. What else do we need? We need the pipes, or the rods themselves, which is the axles. We shall do it as such. And we shall try to extend it as far as we can. Seems that 3 is as far as we can go, but that's fine. We'll live. Can we extend it further if we extend it more? Like so. So for example, could I do it like so and potentially save myself some trouble? Or will it break the 4th bit? That is the question, isn't it? Nope, it breaks when you go any further than that. Okay, that's fine. The fact that we managed to get 6 of those water wheels working is a miracle in the first place, so it's fine. We just need to extend this a bit further, that's all. And with that, we can just do 3 across, much like we do. Do another. And replace it with that there. Okay. Like so. With that, I can... do we want it there? Well, either way, I have to go down, so let's see. Would it be more convenient to be here or here? That's the question. It'd be convenient to be around, so let's actually... let's do it this way. Aw, damn. I just removed all the pipes. That's not good. We need to do that and connect it to here. There we go. Connect it like so, like so. There we are. And then back down here, connect it to here, here. And get rid of the millstone real quick to place this up so. Place the millstone there. And now we should have plenty of bricks. There we go. And we can turn these bricks into proper bricks, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And then we can put a normal kiln and a stoked kiln right there, right below it. So we got a stoked kiln somewhere in here, I guess. One crucible rather, and we need. All right. So what does a crucible make? A stoked crucible. Well, it's either the stoked crucible or something else. So yeah, so a cauldron can be stoked. So we don't need a normal cauldron. We need a stoked one. So let's take the normal cauldron here. So we'll have a about 8 hibachi grills here. Then we will have a crucible, a cauldron, both stoked. And then we can just make the design accordingly as such. So from here to here. It's gonna look a bit awkward because of that, but that's fine. We're not looking for complete aesthetics here. Yeah, that should do it. We could probably move this if we so desired over to here, but no, I'd like to have the edge here just at least somewhat free. In that case, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna make it so there's 6. That way I can make it look a bit uniform here. Right here. Do this. That way it's gonna look nicer. And that way I can have the blocks on one side look a bit better. Because I'm gonna have to make the wall after all, so this is going to be like a nice little wall here. So, to give you a rough idea, while I'm here, we're going to be making it like so, and it's just going to be a little indent more than anything. So it would be sort of like this, and it just had the brick in there. And you would basically see nothing beyond that point. Sort of like like so. Yeah, you basically wouldn't see any of the you wouldn't see any of these blocks on one side, basically, which it's all right. Just means it looks nice, which is the goal here. To make everything look nice and make it work. Okay. Place that there. Let's see how the steel's coming on. I would assume it's done. Yeah, 51. Do we have more? No, we don't. Okay. I'm going to take about 5-minute break now. Take a chance to just, you know, chill. And by the time we come back, we are going to finish that generator. We are going to finish the hibachi setup I got right here. And yeah, we'll just see how that goes. So I'm going to take 5 minutes, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. And this time, I won't forget to remove the BRB sign. Okay, I'm back. Apologies for the delay. Alright, so we now have a stack and some steel ingots. This should, in theory, be enough for what we're looking for. But let's check the recipe just to be sure. Apologies, I dropped that. Okay. Okay. We need 13 heavy engineering blocks, so we can make 14 out of it. Do we have 12, though? Just to be sure. Because if we have 12, or one of them already... Oh. Yeah, if we have one of them already, then we should be fine. And I don't think we do. Dang. Alright, that's fine. Alright, for heavy engineering blocks, we need 4 steel ingots. Make that 8 steel ingots. 4 of which have to go through the machine. We're going to need pistons, and we're going to need electrum ingots. So, with that in mind, let us start with the steel ingots. So, we need 14, so that's 7. So 7 out of... So yeah, we need 7 sets of 4, so that would be 16 for 4 sets. So about 28. Yeah, about 28 steel ingots for through the machine to be pressed into plates. From there, we're going to need 14 pistons. We don't have that many pistons, but we can potentially... Well, no, we can't. We're going to need to make the pistons themselves. Alright, to make pistons, we need we need plank siding, we need cobblestone, iron plates, and redstone. I don't believe we have the iron, but we do have the planks and the plank siding. So we'll just take a stack of plank siding here. Do we have any excess in here? Nope, that's fine. Well, no, we have 2, but that's fine. We'll toss the 2 in there. We're going to need to use the plank siding with redstone plates. We'll just make, I don't know, 20. So we will toss those in there as well to make the plates. We are going to toss the rest of the iron back in here. There we go. We're going to want 20 redstone. Alright, with the 20 redstone, we will remove 4 of the sidings, and then that should compensate for the majority of the pistons, because that will make 20 pistons, which is well over enough. Now we need electrum ingots. We need 7 of them, specifically. So, electrum's looking a bit dry, so we're going to have to use the block. Turn that into mush. And then we'll definitely have enough. We just need to put 2 away. So, with that, put the 2 electrum away. There we go. That means we'll have the 7 electrum spare. We will put the brick here, because we will need that for the machining, or the processing stuff. So we'll get that to that at some point. From there, we just need to make the mechanical components, and we should be good. So we're going to need 14 copper ingots. Yeah, 14 copper ingots versus the others. Alright, there we go. 28, 20. Alright, let's make it. So, first pistons. We're going to still need cobble, so let's quickly grab that while we're at it. A stack should do it. Let's just make it 3 just to be sure. Or just make it quick, rather. Okay, with that, 20 pistons. With that, we can make the steel components, but we're going to use the other bench for that, because it's a little cheaper. So we will toss the copper and the plates in. That'll make 14 mechanical components. And from there, we can make all of the heavy engineering blocks we need, which is 14. And from here, thanks to that, we can make the majority of this machine, I think. There we go. Like a glove. And now, with a tap of the engineering hammer, and of course removing the deals project, there we go. Now we have the machine. We have blue, which I do believe is output or something. Alright, the diesel engine. How does this work? Ow. Okay, I guess the input goes here. So you pour in a liquid, and then it outputs with electricity, which you can then use. Okay. See if that works for us. Because we're going to need the arc furnace to do this, so regardless of what we do, we're going to want to play this creatively. So okay, let's see how it works. I guess it outputs energy once you pour in liquid through the pipes here. So we're going to want to pour in... Yeah, we're going to want to pour in this liquid here. Specifically, what is it? Gasoline, yep. We're running low on diesel and oil. That is thanks to the power not being enough, but we will resolve that soon. In fact, like really quickly with this diesel generator. Okay. Now we just need pipes. We need pipes. We need to connect this thing. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's quickly grab these as a means to transport power. We will quickly rely upon batteries, I think, to help with that. Alright. Yeah, we're going to use a battery, and we'll connect it through some multiple ports. So let's quickly grab our wiring and whatnot to help with that, actually. But before that, let's just pump a bunch of stuff away. Alright, that's as much as we can do. Toss that there. Toss the pistons in. We're going to need to toss the unfired brick. Smooth basalt can stay. Chiseled stone can go here. There, there. Let's put the projector, the book away. Alright, let's get the relays. Let's get the high voltage wire connectors and the wires themselves. And let's start wiring this up, because we're going to need to do that. Okay. Okay. What we're going to want to do is, I guess, like so, just have it connected as before. Because it's going to ultimately end up in the same network anyways, right? So, no point in changing what we've already got. Yeah, let's start by storing power via the machine, via HP capacitors. We'll do the same thing for the... Alright. We're going to want to... let's see. Let's use smooth basalt as a temporary block placeholder. And we'll see if this works. Okay, we're going to want to... Okay, so hammer sucks up power. Or the... No, blue sucks up power. Orange distributes power. So with this, if I do it correctly anyways, on the bottom, we're going to want to suck up power. Quickly pick that up. And this battery should work, much like I'm hoping it does. And we should only need one connector going to here, with 3 wires going over. Okay, no, it's a bit too close. So let's quickly do that. Let's quickly, yeah, let's grab that. Do it similar design, just a bit further, like so. We are going to want to connect the wire accordingly, like so. Oh, right, it needs to be a relay, doesn't it? Yeah, so that's the reason. Okay. Let us put down the wire connector here. Alright. Let us get the machine coil. Or at least, let's get some designing brick to work with the machine. There we go. With this, I can just put a HV relay like so, without it being noticed, really. Although, now I think about it, at that point I might as well just dig this and make it a lower level. That way, the connection does make it a bit easier. Like, let's put the dark stone like so. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Put the wire relay in the middle here, like so. With that, then I can start connecting the wires without too much hassle. There we go. And then I can connect the wires to the wire connector here. There we go. And then we're going to need a connection from the top then. That's annoying, but okay. But it's all unnecessary evil for what we're trying to make here. So let's see. We're going to need... do we have any more high voltage capacitors? I don't think we do. Alright, HV, we're going to need terracotta if we want more, so let's quickly grab 8, I guess. We'll grab a stack of clay. Let's make it 2 stacks just to be safe. We'll get a bunch of terracotta, because we're going to need that for the kilns anyways. So let's quickly turn that into something. We're going to need 2 other bricks in order to make the terracotta. So let's just toss those 2 bricks in while it's spare and free. We will get a bucket of lava, if we can, which we can't. Okay, this is probably empty, so yeah. Place those down. Grab a new fresh bucket of lava, because we always use it. Grab a bucket, Place it in. Done. And let's see. We've got 32 blocks. Nice. Okay. With that terracotta, I can just make a conduit just lickety-split. Without too much hassle. I don't need to make too many, I just need to make one row, so just 3 aluminum should be fine, which I should have the ingots for, like in plethora abundance. Yep, I've got a stack and 32. I just need 3. There we go. Turn these into machining. There we go. Wire connectors. And we can just place this on the very top, but we don't need to transfer power just yet because we need to start powering this thing. Or try to, anyways. Okay, in order to do that, we're going to need more iron. Or more specifically, iron plates. Let's grind up some more iron nuggets here. Just get those thrown into the grind. There we go. That should handle the most of it for now. Do we have any more iron? Not in hand, but we do have 1 plate on standby. So we'll hold on to that for now. We don't have much iron left, so... Oh, 1 second. Alright, that was just a call for dinner, but that's fine. Okay, 45 ingots. With that, I'll just toss the majority in. Just let that grind away. No harm in doing so. We will toss all this iron grit in, split it up between a lot. And once we finally get this power generation running, oh man, this is going to be nice. I just need to do it, is the more important factor here. Okay. And probably what I can do is split the diesel into some other manners. Or the gasoline, rather. Well, what does gasoline do? It's turned into napalm, so it's kind of pointless to turn it into... It's kind of pointless to do that, so let's not turn it into napalm. Instead, let's use the diesel as a... or rather the gasoline as a fuel source. I think that'd be a bit more efficient than using it the other way. So we will turn these into pipes real quick. Here we are. From here, we will redirect the resource elsewhere. We are going to connect it... how? I think the best order of business is... Ow, ow, ah. Okay. That is the liquid that we're trying to get, so... I guess we could do it on the side. That's what we normally do for the most part. Alright. Like so. We'll just guide it up. Keep it unconnected. Unconnect that as well. There we go. We might as well do the same for the other 2 bits here. There we are. And that'll connect accordingly. Oh. Just have to be careful. There we go. Oh, ow, ow. God. Starting to get a bit cramped. But then again, that's piping for you, huh? Okay. We won't be able to get the full way, but we managed to get somewhere. We're going to need more pipes, though. Which shouldn't be too hard to muster up. Here we go. Half a stack should be fine. Do we want it to go all the way over? No, we just want it to go here. Then we can just bring it down. It'll save us from doing all the hassling of trying to guide it somewhere specific. Okay, nearly there. Take that out. There we go. And boom. Power. Now, does it work? No, I need to provide power to the pipe, because that is the specific thing that you need to do with it. Alright, let us grab a stick and redstone. And finally, let us power up this machine. And hopefully nothing goes nuclear on us. That's the hope anyways. But you never know. Okay, power up. Let's do this. Okay. Power has significantly increased since we've done that. But we're probably going to need another diesel gen if we're going to want to do this efficiently. How is the liquid doing? It's going down. But then again, is it going down fast? I don't know. Alright, well, we provided power. That's the key thing here. Oh, no, wait. Actually, no, we haven't. It's not even there. There's a specific way you have to activate it. I guess there must be a specific way to activate it. Okay, well, let's take this wire connector real quick. I don't know, let's see. Wire connector, put it there. Take the wire, which should be around here somewhere. Ow. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Is it in my inventory? Yeah, it's in my inventory. Okay. We want to connect it to you, and we want to get power. Okay, we're not getting power, so what's the reason for it? Is it because we don't actually have... Is it because it's run on power that needs power? Or is it specifically diesel that it needs? Because we do run diesel through this. Is this like a specific thing for diesel? Nuts. Okay. That's probably why it says diesel generator in the first place. Nuts. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me check the book. Maybe there's something I'm doing wrong, and I just chose the wrong thing. Where's the book? Where's the book? Here it is. Okay. Okay. Fuel is to be input at the bottom corners of the generator, whereas energy will be output to the up 3 connections on the top. The generator outputs... Okay. Okay. It will run off biodiesel or other types of combustible fuel. Due to its high output, it will work through fuel very quickly, so make sure you have a sufficient fuel production to run it. Okay. So you need to... Yeah, so I've got the entire thing right. It just needs to be connected somehow. And it doesn't need to actually be... Well, hold on. Let me just connect it here. Let's see how things go. Does it have to be diesel? Unless I have to connect it... Hold on. Surely not. That'd be a bit silly. Then again, I've seen weirder. How's it going? Okay. I'm honestly not sure, so I guess we'll see. I'm not honestly sure if it's draining or not. I don't, It's not draining from the gasoline, so that's annoying. Okay, it's not draining. Okay, what's going on then? Why isn't it working? You know what? Let's break it down. Place it down. Because it's not the first time this has worked. Is it working now? Nope. Well, I guess it's not working. Which is kind of sucky, because I was hoping it would. I mean, I guess power's going to this, but it's not enough. Alright, well, I tried. I tried to get as far as I could. I couldn't get things to gas just yet, because we're currently lacking power for these two machines. Well, I guess not power per se, but oil, I think. And as much as I want to produce as much oil as possible, I don't think we're, yeah, I don't think we're getting much out of this. Not as it is. Yeah, we need more power if we want to do that, so... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and figure out what we can use as a power source, a much more potent power source, so we can start producing much more and just repeat the cycle of getting more material. Regardless, for this stream, if you've enjoyed, well, once I get out of this area, because I don't want to just end it here, certainly. No. Fuck. I am a fool. I'm a true fool that deserves to be smacked. I'm disappointed in myself. Okay. Welp. How long was I out in that form? I've done that twice now. God. Okay. Let me just try and round this off as best as I possibly can. It's been like, what, 25 minutes since I missed? So, yeah, no, I apologize. It's been a mess today for this stream. So, yeah, I apologize. First of all, for making the stream a bit shite. I wasn't expecting myself to be this tired, to not change properly. But I guess I'm just not feeling well. But I digress. The most you just missed is me piping up machinery and trying to get this diesel generator to work. And it failing. So I guess for this whole stream, it's been a whole lot of chaos and just not doing anything. I don't know. Whatever. The point is, we managed to make the diesel generator. We managed to make the iron sheet metal containers. We managed to make iron sheet metal, you know, generators that, you know, change things from diesel to gasoline and all that jazz. What I'm probably going to have to do is probably rig up the sheet metal here from the diesel all the way over to this machine, the diesel machine, or try and get biofuel. Or biodiesel, for that matter. To make biodiesel, I need plant oil, ethanol, and, well, yeah, I need plant oil and ethanol. To make plant oil, I need the industrial squeezer working. And for ethanol, I need a fermenter to make biodiesel. So, okay. That'll be something I have to do then. But hey, it'll give me a reason to use the seeds in all my harvesting fruits and whatnot. And maybe I can automate farms at that point and just turn it into a nice power outlet. But regardless, I am rather disappointed in myself, but thankfully we still have a ton of content that you guys can look through, so you haven't missed out on much. You just missed out on the boring parts of me ranting on my own. So, regardless, for those of you on Twitch, please follow. I apologize for today's session, it wasn't that great. But then again, YouTube's probably going to suffer from this, but whatever. So for those of you on Twitch, if you like my content, please follow. It's much appreciated. If you guys are on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification for seeing whether I post a video. I try to post every day except for Sunday, because that is when I usually hang out on Twitch and vibe. So, for next stream, we are going to be playing Kingmaker. Hopefully I don't go through the same antics that I went through with this stream, but good thing I noticed before the end, because, well, yeah, things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, despite all its hiccups. I know I did. And I will see you all in the next stream. Take care, everyone.